pivotal week. Not with fear, but with excitement. The path is this week. That's how big this week is. See, over the past 6 months, there was a lot of clearing and cleansing. You were in the void. Okay, so if you're on this tremendous podcast today, you could say to yourself, you know what? On this journey that I'm on, I was in the void. Unknown, destination unknown is something that I shared with the community. Destination unknown. You were in this void. So the importance of this week is the path. The path is going to be revealed because you were going through a lot of things. You didn't know, where am I going next? That's what this week is all about. It is the path. And in today's lesson, I'm going to explain to you how we're all kind of going through this, what to expect moving forward. Growth can be in the breakdown. So the previous 6 months was a massive breakdown. We're live. You could hit 555 if you hear me. I'm just reading the live chat right now. Very grateful if you could click the like button, especially in this very pivotal week right now. It's going to send the message out to all the people. Oh, look at the chat. I appreciate you guys. Okay. Seems like we have a very good crystal clear connection, and that's what you need. You need a crystal clear connection to God, to Source. If you are unable, and this is something I've been sharing as we're diving deep into, how we're moving forward, if you are unable to focus your attention, that's why there's a lot of distractions. Look at the world stage in the past week or so, right? Wasn't there massive distractions? For your attention, it's the currency of the universe. If you're able to focus, some people say it's dark out there. Okay, you could focus on Our Everyday Lives, 9 a.m. Eastern, click subscribe, and this is the channel, this is the path. If you are on this journey of self-development, are you developing yourself? Are you becoming better physically, mentally, and spiritually? It's time to let go, time to take the journey. The path is this week. It's a pivotal week. And that's why, so you're going to want to feel through emotions. Where is love taking us? Okay. Or maybe you're sensitive to things. And this is how you actually feel your way through the void. It's very uncomfortable to be floating in the void. I've been doing this for a while. But the process, and again, this is not a date-by-date thing. It's a shift, or this year is a portal. If you have not put an end to your old self, okay, this is all stuff I've already done. If you're part of this channel and community, it's very different than maybe things you see out there. Not only am I teaching, I'm doing as we go along with the global energies. Okay, so you watch those videos and then you do it. You put an end to your old self if you haven't done it. It must come to an end. And the more that you try to hold on to whatever, you might have had an identity. That identity's got to go bye-bye. And anything that brings you back to that lower frequency, you're raising your frequency. So anything that's going to bring you down, it's got to go. So paying attention in this moment of this week is so important. That's why I sit very quietly. I focus on the events, and then I take them out to the beach with me. What did I experience in my life? And then I take them out to the beach and I sit there, right? If you are unable to focus your attention, this is so important. This is why people are lost at this time. If you're getting this message, if you could hear the words, some people get triggered, right? Some people they're locked and loaded on the message. They're driven, right? They don't lose their attention. Laser focus like Fit Brit, right? Laser focus, Brittany, okay? Then you could see the path. If you cannot focus your attention, then you get lost in all the chaos of the world. There are other people that are in that chaos, and you could feel the chaotic energies. You could feel people that are, their soul, their essence belongs to the matrix, right? That's their God. And then you feel people that are disconnected from the matrix. This is what we're seeing right now. And, everything is just different. There's people, so they were focused on this thing the other day. It was a beautiful day. We just had the eclipse. See, I'm focused. I'm focused on where I'm headed. Regardless of what the 3D reality is showing me, I'm focused on where I am creating, moving forward. Doesn't have to be perfect. Our lives aren't perfect. Perfect is the other guy. Here we are authentic. So when you're able to actually focus, regardless of what you have, if you're able to focus on this, you're going to find this path. This is a pivotal week. Now, some people could hear this. You want to la 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 la. You ever see these people? Right? Don't listen, okay? But this is the week. This week, a path is going to emerge. All of the clearing and the cleansing, this is what we've done in the past 6 months. Okay? If you're new, you click subscribe, you go to that first playlist, and you could see it play out. You had to go out, you had to clear out the past. There's an emptying of the 3D. And when you empty everything out, then now you have the ability to receive. Okay, and this is something, it's a subconscious program of I do not deserve. You got to delete that, get it out of, get those words out of your mouth. You love that, right? No, you can't say that stuff. Okay, no, you got to be ready to receive, right? All the wealth, all the love, right? And I did that video in July. All right, learning how to receive. Did you learn how to receive? That's why you're on Our Everyday Lives now, right? Learn how to receive. It's so important. Worthy of the love, worthy of the relationship, worthy of all the wealth, worthy that your work is highlighted on the main stage. It comes in many forms. So, and that's why we're focused on the energy themes, because each and every one of our everyday lives is different. Heck, it's the name of the channel. It's Our Everyday Lives, right? It's about your life, kid. One of the things that I shared during this process, and it really is so important. If you haven't watched it, ask and answer all those questions. Are you an NPC? It's a tremendous video. Keeps getting views. Analyze that video. You ask yourself, because a lot of people are just running off of subconscious programs like a Robotron. And some people, they follow their heart, like I do. That's why I'm here today. The only reason why I'm here today is because I followed my heart and I stayed focused on God. And when you do that, I teach the proper way. This is how you manifest. This is how you manifest new realities, new timelines, new. You remember the new, right? Triple new. New. Oh. I talk about Ascension symptoms a lot on this channel, right? The spine is cracking, non-stop cracking of the spine. You just have like an episode of Michael being adjusted. There's a lot of these chiropractic videos. I watch them too. I enjoy them, right? Growth can be a breakdown. So what we went through is part of growth. The pruning, the cleansing, the cleaning. And that is done in the void. Creation is done in the void. It's something I've been sharing for years. Creation is done in the void. So we're still like now we're floating out of the void. And it's like, where is God going to place us? Where is God going to place us? So for your path moving forward, there is something, and it's going to be very clear. This happened to me on my journey. Okay, so everything I'm sharing comes from firsthand experience, right? And I went on, a journey that I would say lasted about 1.5 years. That season for me is over. That journey is over, and now God has tasked me with something new. Now I don't know exactly what it is, but I know the general direction. And now we have to work on the inside first, and then like a magnet, right? The outer world changes from the inner change. And that's what we were doing. That is growth. Even though you're in the void, even though you're in the totally unknown, and it could drive you mad. I share about the divine masculine journey. The divine masculine knows exactly what to do. And it's very difficult for a man like me to go in this void of flow, right? And of the unknown. It's difficult, right? That's why people resonate with this channel more and more, because I keep it at 100. It's not about a perfect journey. It's about getting through what the journey actually is. This is actually the ascension journey, not a journey of fake unicorns and rainbows. Leslie, I'm so grateful for the super chat. Thank you so much for the support, Leslie. I love you. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you. Nervous system reset. It's a video I always refer to. Nervous system reset. Analyze that video. Your thoughts. Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Some people can't. And again, I get it. It's hard to change. I had to change too. Me too. Your thoughts. Hi, maybe I'll do it like this so you get it in the brain. Your thoughts are not creating this new reality. No. It's your nervous system. Oh, yeah. And that's why a lot of us over the past 6 months, I shared about my journey. That's why the Ascension symptom videos, when we go through this, there were morning risings. I would get up and my stomach was shaking uncontrollably. It was a tremendous reset that went through our system, and it took months to complete. Your nervous system is creating the new reality. Now, I know this might seem totally different to some people, and you say, you know what? I want this new reality. I want to start manifesting day by day. Okay? Click subscribe. You can do it right now. And this is what we're focused on. And we have to be focused on all phases of life. It's difficult, but this is where we're headed. This is what God tasked me to not fit in a box. So these are physical attributes, health and wellness. This vessel, okay, you have to have it running like a well-oiled machine. I'm going to say it again, okay? And again, all these other things are cool. Crystals, tarot cards, making a beautiful vision board. Your nervous system is the answer. It is always embodiment. It is always the end thing, the end result, the overall thing. All these other things is your frequency. It's your frequency. It's always your frequency. That's why I started telling people, it's always you. It's always you. We go through things in our lives that, we go through tough things that we didn't, maybe you were done wrong. You were done wrong in a relationship. You were done wrong by your job, whatever it might be. But then later in life, you're still running the programs. I get it. I get it. That guy treated you poorly years ago, but now you are self-sabotaging a beautiful relationship because of something that you have in the brain from years ago. You didn't get the job, or you fell flat on your face with the work, and you're running this on repeat. Your nervous system is bracing that it's going to, and you keep reliving that lower timeline. It's always on the inside. So in the past few months, we had to put an end to those things and change our ways. And that's why these things fit together like beautiful pieces to the puzzle. Whatever it is for you, for your everyday life. God will reveal the path this week. Some people are new to this concept. A lot of people are well-versed of what this year was. A lot of people are well-versed on what the eclipses of this month just represented. And after it's over, there's this, okay, we did all this for the past, 6 months. We cleared, we cleansed, we did all these things. Where do I go? So this is, right? And now we're in a new season, which does matter, with new energy. But where do I go? The path is being revealed this week. How do I know? You have to pay attention. And I do the work, I sit with it, and I know what I'm looking for. And I could go either way. So there's a lot of power in this. You can go either way. I don't need that, but if God has given me the signs, that's the path I'm going to take. I could do this path over here. I could do that path over there. You like that beautiful picture? Some of you go on hikes. I know Cliff is in the chat. Okay. You go on hikes. Which path should I take? Sometimes we have to feel our way through. Last night, I put up a world famous YouTube short. So powerful. This is how you find your highest calling. And you'll check that out if you didn't check it out yet. These are the focus, right? You have to focus on a general attribute, and then there's more to it. This is how this channel has been flowing lately. It's going to continue to flow this way. Okay? So check out those shorts. You have to have a basic North Star for this week. Let me say it again. You need to have a basic North Star. It doesn't have to be exact, but I'm going this way, and okay, there's all these paths, right? But then there's these paths over here, those that have gone hiking before, right? And I want to kind of go this way. Which path? Which one of those paths? God will reveal that to you, okay? A lot of people just stumbled in. Very grateful if you could click the like button. Appreciate that very much if you could do that. Very grateful. Midge writes, the basic North Star is crucial, so important. Because some people might be going the wrong way. I sit back, I watch. See, when you are connected to God, none of this actually matters. Did you watch my world famous video? None of this is real? Oh, you got to see. You actually watch the Matrix glitch and synchronicities throughout the video as I film in one take, as always, right? Oh, what a video. You should check it out. None of this is real. What do you see there out on the TV? I know. I'm trying to hold it back. I'm trying to hold it in, but it's going to come out. Sometimes you just try to hold it in, but it's bubbling up to the surface. And it's like you're trying so hard, and you're trying to hold it in, but it's bubbling up right now. M. Parker, I'm really trying. I'm trying to... I saw it on TV. I saw it on TV. It's got to be real. Oh, I did the best I could, but the Scooby has to come out. The Scooby has to come out, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you got to let it go. It's got to be real. Okay. Okay. A lot of people are living their lives through other people. You can't work with people that can't make a decision for themselves. You can't have a relationship with a person that can't make a decision. Or should I date this person? I don't know. Let me ask other people instead of listening to themselves. You got to be focused now. This is the path this week. So this is how we start to take ownership. It's funny, right? No, this is what's going on. And people are concerned with other people. I did this also, another tremendous YouTube short. All right, I've been hammering, I've been pounding the YouTube shorts. You head over to the channel page and you check them out. What are you focused on? You focused on your life? Or you focused on someone else's life? If you can't pay attention, your life falls apart. If you can't pay attention, that's why it's costing you, you following along? It's costing you your life force energy. You are paying to other people. And they've given you the subconscious programming. And you love the YouTube shorts, M. Parker? I appreciate that. Debbie writes, the shorts are awesome. So a lot of this transition that I'm going through, I've been learning. It's new creative skills for me, how to represent myself differently. It's big reset energy. Big reset energy. Press the reset button. Press it. This week, there's a path. And if you are feeling, it's going to feel very intense. You feel like you're floating. I'm floating. And I want to have that quantum shift. So when it happens from the quantum, it's really a powerful episode today. When it happens from the quantum, it doesn't make sense. A linear path. It doesn't make sense. This is the truth. When you go on this beautiful quantum path, these things start happening. All this crazy stuff. It doesn't make sense in your rational mind. If you're sitting there and you're trying to make rational sense out of it, just sit there. Sit there with your arms crossed. I don't understand this. Go with your heart. Last night's episode, it's 1 minute, changes your life. It is the path to the higher calling. It's always the answer. I share from firsthand experience. It's scary. Sometimes love is scary. Did you know this? It's always been the answer. My love, my passion, it's always been something I had to fight through. You have to fight through these things. This is how we level up. This is how you feel the path. You know, there might be plenty of places for you to work for your job, whatever your topic is, whatever you do, right? But there's something, it comes from a different place where, like, I'm just using this as an example, and we see this across. I'm going to take less money for this job, right? Because it feeds my soul. That's the answer. If you could sit there. Okay, so let's talk about jobs right now. How you doing, right? We want to be in alignment for how we're bringing the money in. If you could sit there and you could say, I would take, this is the answer. I would take less money because it's my heart. I would take less money for this. That's the answer. If this week is you're unknown when it comes to your work, That is an energy, right? I would gladly take less money for this because this resonates. This is how you feel the path. When you could sit there and say, I will take less money to do this work, that is the answer. It is called vocation, not a job. Just over broke. Vocation, it's called. Chris got it right on cue. Oh, baby. It's picking up, right? Maybe we'll have studios one day, Cliff. You know, when it comes to a relationship, maybe you're sitting out there, you say, I don't need a girlfriend, but that one I would stop my soul is calling me. That's my girl. It comes from a different place when you feel this, right? It comes from a different, you don't need, right? All these things are it's always the answer. I don't really need, right? And then there's all these other responsibilities and things, but that very specific one is calling me. And that is the answer. That's your girl, bro. It's different. It's a wild world out there, okay? Especially if you're a guy, or maybe you're the deranged modern woman. Let your high commander teach you something. There's plenty of attractive women out there. It's always going to be the energy, the frequency, and the vibration. If you want a divine masculine, it's always your frequency. There's always attraction, basic stuff, but it's not, and they don't get it, okay? Please put a like on this video if I'm speaking the truth, because this is a major week right now, and there's going to be people that get lost, and then only a small group of people will be able to move on through the path. And God is going to bring this week. It's always you, right? If you're getting this message, it's always you. This is your, do I go? Do I not go? And some people, they just stay like this. Should I go? Should I go? Should I not go? It is funny, right? But it's true. And again, watch behaviors, watch them. A lot of this was revealed to me with my beautiful kitten. Oh, I love that kitten. If you're new, I saved the kitten the other day. If you haven't watched that video keeps getting likes. I had zero desire. I'm giving you the truth right now. This, when it comes to your love, your path, it has to come. I keep using this term. It has to come from a different place. This is what this week is all about. Okay? I didn't wake up in the morning, say, oh, I got to get a cat. I got to get a kitten, right? But from that moment and what I felt, I need that. I wanted that. Even though I don't want it. And I started thinking about, how am I going to find this cat now? How am I going to take care of this cat? This is how I'm wired, okay? I called a veterinarian yesterday. It's crazy what I am. But I went through 2 phases yesterday. I called the veterinarian, okay? It's like less than 2 miles away. I said, there's a kitten out there. I saved this kitten's life, and I wasn't sure, but I'm getting feedback that it might be out there, all right? And if I do find it, okay, what do I have to do? I'm talking, and she's telling me all the things. I'm learning all the things. I'm learning all the stuff. What I have to do? What's the milk I have to get? Okay, I have to. When I'm gonna bring it in, right? I don't wake up in the morning. Because that was my baby. From that moment, from that love, that was my baby. So I started researching all these things. I ain't never going to find it, though. But the point of the matter is, sometimes God gives you an angel. And that was my angel. And so now I'm teaching you live, right? So now I have to sit here. I have to process it, right? I'm sitting out there. She's all alone. She's out there in the world all alone. So I had to process, what is this teaching me? What does this teach us about the truth about love, passion, relationships, the path? It was a little baby. And I know there's a lot of kings out there that get into this, right? When I saw it, I said, there's nothing in this world, right? You just go into the zone, right? The Lion King just activates. Nothing was going to stop me from saving that baby. Nothing. Oh, you hear the cracks, right? There's a lot going on right now. So that's the love. Please put a like on this video if you're feeling the love. I appreciate that. It was a pretty cool video, right, Deb? So, but it's gotten to the place now where, then when, it is unknown, okay? So there's really nothing I could do at this point. So I have to let go, right? So I did everything that I could do, okay? When it comes to anything in life, as long as you dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's. I went looking for it again yesterday. So, and then like talking to someone else, I've come to the conclusion, right, that I'll just drive past normally. And if it is meant to be, she will be there on the side of the road. And then that is the answer. Okay? So sometimes we have to let go. Okay? And this is our path. So sometimes you have to let go, because if I keep thinking about it, then you lose yourself. And then you're thinking about it too much. And then there's other things I have to accomplish and do with my everyday life. So this week is difficult, but it is fun. Fun. A lot of people they don't want. I'm here for the fun. So if it's a top 5 video of the year. Regret is worse than failure. You watch that video if you haven't. Regret is worse than failure. You could type it into the YouTube search if you've never seen it. Regret is worse than failure. Make sure you click subscribe. Sometimes if I give that, as long as you subscribe, it's going to pop right up. Regret is worse than failure. You could write it in the comments today. Regret is worse than failure. And all of this, whatever, if I just continued on, all right, there is a beautiful attribute to following your heart and what you get from the experience. It's not about accumulate, well, I have a Lamborghini, or I have this or that. But what about the experience of people in your everyday life? You're sitting there, and again, what I'm doing right now, I'm breaking the subconscious programming, because it was a rough go at it. There was a lot of people that they're afraid of each other, right? Negative things, and then you get afraid. But what about the actual experiences that you have with people? You will never learn anything about life. You need other people, okay? It's about community. It's about relationships. And that's what I've been teaching and preaching. You can't learn about these things sitting there with your arms crossed. You can't learn these things sitting in the basement. You got to come out of the basement, kid. You learn through first-hand experience. And then we move forward. There's a big choice. There's a big reveal this week. Are you paying attention? Darren writes, Tom, come out of the basement. Oh, I love you all. What a great community. We're still going, right? So, Oh, look, the love doctor is here, Serge. I appreciate you being here. It's all about the love, man. If the love doctor is here, we know the love is coming in, right? And it's wild. We could be on other sides of the world, right? I feel his love from the other side of the world. From a random island off the coast of Madagascar, people are watching this channel, okay? And as you come in, please keep clicking the like button and keep sending it out. And that's how we connect with people off a random island off of Madagascar. Yeah, it's probably, I think there was a lot of animals in Madagascar or something like that. So this week is fun, and it can be fun if you have let go, and you have to let go of your old ways. If you're going to still be the same way, if you haven't grown in the past 6 months, that was the whole point of the past 6 months. Then you might have a difficult time. All right. A new version of your life you haven't seen yet. That's the faith that you have to have. That's why it's very, like, there's a new version of your life. You have no clue. You haven't seen it yet. That's why you feel so uncomfortable. It's powerful stuff, right? Floating in the void, right? I'm painting the picture for you. We're floating in a void, and we're headed somewhere, and we don't have control. We're just floating like this. Where is God and the tide? Where is it going to take me? Where are we going? Where are you headed? A wise man once said. Where are you headed? Okay? And we're floating in the void, and we're headed towards a life that we haven't seen yet. There's no evidence. There's not a drop of anything. But this whole time, these whole past months was totally revamping your internal GPS, your nervous system, to change the frequency. So now there is a new life that came in, and it just clicks in. What's up, Sean from Virginia Beach? I'm a beach guy myself. So there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff to digest. Digestion is key. It was one of the main things, because you might have had a lot of healing in your midsection. These are things I discuss on the channel. You had to heal because you couldn't digest life. We go through these things. I can't believe this, and you couldn't digest it. Some people are, and again, some people are still in the world, looking out there, seeing the clown world. Do you watch Clown World? Season 2025. It's the Clown World. Are you building something? Are you building a legacy? Oh yeah. Did you watch my video about the foundation as I stood on those rocks? All powerful stuff. It's there waiting for you. Did you build the foundation? You got to stand on that foundation. And once you have that ironclad foundation, then you're good. You're good, bro. You're good. You got to, oh, that's good. I can't, so, you know, we're live, and I love to show authenticity, the amount of cracks coming out of this, out of this body, right? We're a nuclear power plant, okay? That's how much energy is coming through us, okay? No, we love it, Cristal, okay? It's tremendous, all right? This is the pressure that's building up inside of the body right now. There's so much incredible change that's happening on the inside. Is it cracking you up? Well, you don't have to. It's good for me. Oh, it feels tremendous. And that's how much, when you go through this, like, some people will never understand. There's so much pressure. You're like a supernova, like a star, like, and the pressure is building up inside. until there's a massive eruption, right? An eruption of love, an eruption that the whole life changes. It's wild. You can make one decision for your work and you go through a different timeline. When it comes to love, one simple text message. This is how simple it is, but the most powerful things in life are simple. One text message could change your life. It's always you. It's always you. One text message could change the whole reality. One. And again, it's so simple. It's the simplest things in life. Simple things. Like a kitten. Simple. Not all this crazy stuff. Not I got to go pop bottles in the club. All this other crap. The simple things. If you love this channel and when I'm speaking, click like, click subscribe. We got to roll out, son. We got to roll out now, kid. We got to start rolling. Keep rolling. It's so simple to do, but people they just won't do it. It's always you. You're going to sit there. Sit there. It's always you. This is a week like never before. And it's going to dictate pretty much the next 5 years, right? A lot of you know about as we head towards 2030, big stuff, big changes. It's all about, if you're on the ascension journey and you're learning about these things, a massive shift that is occurring and it can't be stopped. So this is the change. You have the ability to do it. It's always you. Focus your attention. You have to realize that no one is here to help you. No one's going to eat healthy for you. No one's going to sleep for you. No one's going to help you leave your toxic relationship. No one's going to help you leave your toxic job. So again, two sets of people. There's the people that already let go, and there's the people that are desperately trying to hold on to crap, and your nervous system is not going to allow it. So the more, everyone did different things in the past 6 months, okay? My journey is here for everyone to see. Okay, click subscribe, you go to the first playlist. Did you let go over the past 6 months? Did you do your house cleaning in the past 6 months? Or did you dig in deeper? Did you dig in deeper into the past? This is all how we got to here. And now, and again, it's totally scary. I still don't know. I know the general direction, but the really real this is exactly what I still don't know. So if you didn't see my video, Creating Boundaries with the Universe, Creating Boundaries with God, check it out. And because I sat and I hatched out, I wrote commands. I write commands for my reality. I discuss it with God, and I said, okay, I could do this or that. And okay, it's very intense. I'm in the void. So you show the path, and I could go either way. I could do either or. Comes from a powerful place when you're able to do that. I could go either or. I know I don't want to do that. No, I'm not going to go. But in that area over there, as we go on this hike, on this journey, there's 2 or 3 paths towards this area over here, because it goes towards the ocean. I like to look at the views. Some of you remember some of the hikes that I went on the mountain. I overlooked the ocean. We did world famous videos out on those hikes, right? I want to go that way. I don't want to go that way because that's not towards the ocean, and I want that view to film my video for Our Everyday Lives, right? This is what, right? So I'm going to go, but I could go either one of those paths. That's what this week is about. It's a very powerful time period. I'm grateful for the support of the community. If today's message resonates with you, please click the like button, click the subscribe button. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, to help you become the greatest version of yourself. Okay? We had a very powerful short that I put up last night. That is if you just, in 1 minute, that is the answer for this week and everything moving forward. You have to get that in the brain. The past is over. How do I move forward? Get here real fast. When you get here, it's always the answer. It's always the answer, and it will never be the answer. And it's your journey, like as it was mine. I had to learn. I tripped and fell. I wanted to deny things, but when you start denying it, and your soul is going to keep doing this. It's going to keep doing this, and then eventually you can't sleep at night. And one of the things that I've shared is like, when my head hits the pillow at night, I fall right out. Don't toss, don't toss and turn all night. Start following your dream. Start following your heart, because you are a spiritual being, and your spirit, your soul, is going to keep giving you that shaking. This is the week. Make the decision. Go the path. By paying attention, by knowing what you did over the past 6 months. What did you do? You could let us know in the comments. Was there anything did you start planting seeds for your future? Because the seeds that you plant, they don't bear fruit right away, but now and that's how God gives us the path. There might be something that I did, maybe you did a couple weeks ago, a month ago, and all of a sudden, oh my God, it's Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, look at that beanstalk. And then we start going up there, and now we're climbing to higher heights. Now it's ascension. Now we ascended. It's time to ascend, right? So I love you all. Our Facebook is growing like never before. Hit me up on Facebook. We got more content over there throughout the day. Check out the YouTube shorts. Check out the videos from the past. Really, if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to watch all the videos from the past month, because that old life must end. So we're all in different stages, right? So that's what this channel's all about. So find your path. If you've already cleaned out, okay, now just wait for the sign. Wait for the path to emerge. You did it already. If you still haven't cleaned out, clean it up. Clean up on aisle 5. Time to clean up, kid. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate the community support. It allows this to keep the momentum to keep going. Like, comment, share. Check out the shorts. Utilize the hashtag OurEverydayLives and share the shift out of this video today, because a lot of people, they have an opportunity like never before this week. What's the path? What's the path? Sit quietly. Look for the signs. Look for the codes. Let God reveal the path to you. And then go. And don't hesitate. Yeah. I love you guys very much. There's more to come, so click subscribe. I appreciate you. I love you all. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. And we made it through these past 6 months. Not perfectly, but by just keep going. And now it's time to find that path and then take it. All right. Love you guys.